I grew up hating books, all them reading logs and all that BS. I didn't want to do none of that. For me to be making a video about books is just kind of wild, especially for my first one. But reading is very powerful. You know what I'm saying? My life has changed drastically just this year as I make this video in 2025. And what I'm about to share with you is pretty much some of the best books that I've read over this year. And I'm already, 7 books in? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about some real gems, and I can't wait to share it with y'all. If you're interested in any books that I mentioned in this video, the link to those will be in the description below. Drop a like on this video because I guarantee you're gonna get some game from it. And without further ado, let's get into it, man. These 3 books that I have right here, it gives you value in 3 portions of your life: your mindset, your spirit, and your financial understanding, or else I'd say your material understanding. Because this life we live has so many different stages to it, and it's like you gotta play it like a video game and get your badges up. How you gonna get your badges up and you don't have no information and no experience? And that's the beauty of reading a book. Now, the first book I'm gonna be sharing with you all today is called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book really helped me understand that I am not the victim in my life, right? In this life that we walk in, everything just seems like to happen for chance. And it's hard for the people that really got a dream. I have to figure out what is it that I need to do to get to this dream. And this book helped me realize it's about your habits. Everything you do, from when you wake up in the morning or whether you wake up in the afternoon to the time you rest your head that same day, next day, whatever you choose, it all leads into who you are. You create your future by what you do now. And this book really explained that. I'm gonna be real. I think I maybe got like 3, 4, 5 chapters in. You can see right here, the bookmark is still in the book because I didn't even finish it. Literally just woke me up to realizing, hey man, if I want to be successful, I need to do things that a successful person would do. When I meditate and I think of the stuff that I did, what were my habits that day? And that leads me to success, right? Because another thing that really helped me understand is that in this world, we always see success as luck. We don't see success as something that we can repeat. Because the equation to success is what you decide to do every moment of every single day. These are your habits. What you do repetitively leads you to success or failure. I was doing a lot of things that contributed to failure, that contributed to me finally letting all of the life just hit me at one time. And it's like, hold on, where did this come from? But it came from what I did yesterday. And the only way to make that change is by changing my habits now, changing my mindset right now. But overall, it helped me realize your outcomes are not random. Your outcomes are calculated by your habits. What you do every single day, what you think of every single day creates your reality. So if you're interested in getting some self-mastery starting at the mind, I highly recommend that you check this out because it's very powerful. Next book I'm sharing with y'all is really some ancient wisdom. I don't even know if they're going to let me keep this up because of this book. The Nag Hammadi Scriptures. The spiritual change that will be made once you really digest what's in this book is going to be crazy. It breaks you out of separation that you're only right if you go with that crowd and that crowd. It gets you back to the understanding that we are all here with a divine purpose. It cannot be defined by one group. It cannot be defined by one person. That's why there have been so many different prophets, been so many different people preaching the same thing, but it always gets distorted. And this book helped me realize that. It helps me get back to that unity, that one love. Our connection to love all around us starts with us loving ourselves. This book really breaks down a lot of the nonsense stuff that people say, but they don't have any clue where it comes from. Generally, it opens up your mind to all the stories you thought you knew, and it just breaks it down so much more clear. You'll literally feel your soul resonate with the truth. So if you're interested in this, I just check it out for the spiritual aspect. And if you're a part of any religion, you got history with any religion, this is not to move any beliefs. You do exactly what you want to do. The law of the universe is free will. But if you just want to have a little open mind, that's what this text is about. Now, the next book is very powerful when it comes to those who want to be wealthy. If you want to get that abundance in your life and have resources and real freedom, check out The Millionaire Fast Lane. It does a great job splitting the difference between the people that look rich and the people that have true wealth. Because wealth is not material. Living out your purpose, that's real freedom, right? And it breaks it down. For example, I'm gonna let y'all know something from the book. Somebody who owns a McDonald's franchise, yeah, you're making more money than the workers, right? But if you are tied into that, just working and being in this business with all your time, are you really free? Do you really have wealth? Because you spend so much time working, your family, kids, they still don't really know you. That's just how it is. And he gave little examples of the difference between the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. It gives you the psychological understanding of real freedom, having time. And when you do work, you're doing something that fulfills your purpose. You're giving to others. You're providing real value. And it has so many other financial gems in here for those who want to be an entrepreneur or even just make a way in whatever it is that you truly want to do. I highly recommend you check this book out. Hold on, let's flip it. Boom, right there. Now, if you want to start with any of these books and I had to just pick one for you, I'd highly recommend you go with Atomic Habits. Your habits create who you are. Everything you did yesterday, the week before, the month before, the years and decades before, all of that led up to who you are now. So the only way for you to get a life that you want, even understanding things spiritually, even understanding, you know what I'm saying, the financial mastery, you need to understand that your habits are very important. So I'm going to recommend Atomic Habits for anybody who's interested in self-mastery and just overall self-improvement, loving yourself, all these things. You got to align your habits with it. But I hope y'all have a blessed day. Let's do it.